Welcome to Italy. Welcome to the Semolina yeast bread. Semolina, you see it now as a typically Italian flour, which is done from the double milled durum wheat, which is growing only in Europe, I think, in the biggest part in Italy, because it is used for the pasta. You see the yellow color, which is due to the carotenoids. And the flour has a very high, like 18% gluten content, which makes it very, very strong and very special for this bread. You form a mold with a spoon. Then you put the yeast inside, which might be dry or even fresh, doesn't matter. You take some lukewarm milk, add some milk into the mold, and then you add a tablespoon or a teaspoon of sugar. This is to start the yeast. Okay, you stir it well and you cover it. You leave it like 15 minutes and you will see that the yeast is waking up. See the nice yellow color of the flour. Now you take some water, you add very slowly a bit of water. When you start stirring it, it has to be humid but not sticky, and it will be lumpy in the beginning. Don't add too much, you can add it later. Then you add like 2 teaspoons of salt, or more or less as you like it. And you start for 10 minutes kneading the dough. It is not a problem if it is not really like homogeneous in the beginning, because it will take some time to soak in the water. The starch will become soaked, and this is a slow process. Always knead at low speed. You may adjust it with a bit of water or flour. Then you wait like 1 hour, you cover it or you put it close to heating. And then you start kneading it again, this time for 20 minutes. This is very important because the gluten has to form the structure which is keeping the air inside afterwards. It will form like a gluey film. This film is needed because in the non-acid milieu of the yeast dough, the starch will be splitted up by the enzymatic reaction. So kind of the gluten is compensating for the loss of starch. Then you leave it again like 4-5 hours, depending on the temperature. When the dough has a triple size, more or less, of the volume it had before, you take it carefully out of the bowl, not to destroy the bubbles, and you start folding it over to form a nice loaf with the entire skin outside. Folding it always from the outside to the inside. Don't squeeze out the bubbles, it has to be kind of delicate. And you form your loaf as you like it. Having your desired loaf, you cover it with a kitchen towel and you leave it 1 or 2 hours. The longer you leave it, the bigger the bubbles in the ready-to-eat bread. Then you cut the loaf as you like, parallel or cross, whatever you like, and you preheat the oven. The initial temperature should be 250 degrees, and steam injection if you have to have a more shiny crust. After 10 to 15 minutes, you lower the temperature to 190 degrees and you leave it inside for 2 hours. In yeast bread, the long time in the oven is very important to get out the yeast taste. Take it out of the oven, cool it down at least 30 minutes and cut it. Enjoy your result and eat it crusty and fresh.